Part 2. It's only been yesterday since the first post. I have recently discovered my former family's predicament is not what I expected. They were mere lies to get money out of me. They think just because I work for a rich company, I'm rich by default. None of my siblings were ever married in the first place. Jack never had a house, so there were no mortgages at all. He lives in a small apartment in a rough neighborhood. Daniel ended up in credit card debt without any student loan debt. It's all due to his gambling addiction. Haley and Diane were doing okay for themselves, but they did have drug problems and needed money to fuel their addictions. Priscilla never had a job at a fast food joint in the first place. Plus, she dropped out of high school and currently lives with my former parents along with Jenny. She just became a bum. As for Jenny, she still lives with them. They forgave her right then and there and allowed her to stay without ever contributing to the household. I wonder about their mental state when they made that choice. Nothing has changed since the big reveal, which infuriated me. They wanted to make amends with me and me to contribute to their lifestyles. I was not rich and was frugal for the entirety of the 7 years of estrangement. All my money went towards bills, expenses, utilities, before it went to savings. Besides, Jenny was still in their lives as if her years of deception did not affect anything at all. I learned of the truth with the help of one of my friends who was close with my former family and worked as a PI. He hated them as much as I did, but also wanted to dig up dirt to ruin them for what they did to me. I made the choice not to get involved with the drama they brought upon themselves. It was not my duty to fix their problems, they should fix themselves. I was not going to give them even a dime of what I had. So, I decided to write a letter to give to my aunt to pass on to my former family. Hey, jackasses. I know you're all in financial dumps caused by your stupidity and recklessness. I mean, letting a bum like Jenny live off your parents for 7 years without a job. Why? You know the truth and are now under no obligations to support her. Yet, she's still a part of your lives and you forgave her just like that. That's why I will not have anything to do with you in the future. None of you are worth my time and I do not want to deal with your problems. I know you'll think family helps family. When did you ever help me when I was accused? I'm under no obligation to forgive the likes of you. I have no familial obligations to you either. I have no obligations to give you a penny of my hard-earned money. Kindly piss off, a random stranger who would rather have no family. I sent the letter to my aunt who will pass it on to my former family. I don't want to get into any drama. I want to enjoy peace instead. I also want to enjoy the money I kept safe during my estrangement. It's time for me to have some fun after my promotion, which took place a few weeks ago. I am now editor-in-chief, which came with a lot of benefits and better pay. I live in a small apartment with cheap rent. I love my neighbors who work hard and try to make the best out of the worst of times, whether financial or emotional. I've been planning on paying off my aunt and uncle's mortgage when I had the funds to do so in the future. For now, it's best for me to move on just like my former family moved on without me.